The right mindset. When you have a positive attitude, it can be a powerful tool. It can help you bounce back from setbacks and push through difficult times. And if you keep your mind in the right place, then nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. In this post, we'll explore how to get into the right mindset for success so that when things get tough, you'll stay positive and keep going forward no matter what life throws at you. The first step is often the hardest. It's also the only step you need to take. You might feel like a million things are keeping you from being happy and productive, but what if they aren't? What if everything that could go wrong has already gone wrong? The future isn't something we can control, only our present actions matter. If all that stands between me and success is my mindset, then I can change it by focusing on one goal at a time, and making sure I don't focus on anything else until I've achieved it. I know this may sound simplistic or even impossible for some people with busy lives, but it's worth trying anyway. Focus on one thing at a time and make sure not to worry about anything else until that task is done. When you're feeling down, look at what you've accomplished. Focus on the positive and remember that everyone makes mistakes. Your failures are part of your journey, but they don't define you or your future. You're always learning and improving. This is as true for a professional athlete as it is for an amateur student. The small victories along the way are what keep us going when we're feeling discouraged or stuck in our lives or careers. As you start to learn the right mindset and apply it to your life, you'll be able to see a difference in your productivity. But don't forget to rest. The more rested you are, the better able you'll be to use your new skills and apply them effectively. Here are some tips for getting more out of rest. Sleep at least 8 hours per night. Take mini breaks during the day, 5 minutes or so. These can help refresh your mind and body so that when you return from them, it will feel like a new start instead of just another continuation of whatever task was interrupted by the break. To stay motivated, it's important to celebrate your successes, not just the big ones. You may want to consider keeping a journal of your successes for future reference and inspiration. This can help you see how far you have come and how much progress you've made towards reaching your goals. When recording your accomplishments in a journal, try writing down what they mean to you and what they have taught you about yourself or life in general. When reflecting on this information later, it may inspire other goals or motivate an upcoming challenge that might seem daunting at first glance but feels more manageable with the knowledge gained through past success stories. Take time each day, or week, before bedtime to review all of the things that went well during that day. Small tasks completed with little effort. Compliments received from strangers. Moments when life felt easy instead of overwhelming or stressful, etc. Then take a few minutes out of bed at night before getting up again tomorrow morning by thinking about what went well during this particular day. This will help keep positive thoughts flowing through our minds during sleep cycles, which helps us wake up feeling refreshed rather than groggy from laying awake worrying over negative thoughts all night long. Remember, your goal is not to get rich or famous. Your goal is to live a life that you love and make your family proud of you. When you're tempted to focus on the small stuff, stop and think about what's most important: getting the big things done. Don't let yourself get distracted by social media and entertainment. Your ambitions will never come true if you spend all day playing games in your pajamas. Remember what motivates you. You may be able to think of things that motivate you, such as a desire to help others, or a desire to be successful. These things can be very motivating, but they might not always be so easy to apply if they aren't things you're currently doing. Your motivations are likely going to change over time as well. What motivates you now may not have been something that motivated you in the past, or vice versa. This can cause confusion when trying to figure out how exactly your motivation should affect present decisions, especially if one's values are constantly shifting around. If this is happening for someone like me who has taken some time away from school before re-enrolling in college classes this summer semester, then there's probably more than enough room for improvement when it comes down just figuring out what matters most right now, let alone where those priorities might shift once again over time. The right mindset can be a guide for you when you're dealing with hard times or challenging situations. Remember that you are the only one who can change your mindset, so it's important that you're in charge of it. Don't let others dictate how you feel about yourself and what other people think about who you are as an individual. You should feel comfortable doing things on your own terms without having to worry about what anyone else thinks or says about it. Don't let others dictate how you see things either. If someone tells me, "You can't do this," I won't listen to them, but instead realize that anyone who says something like that isn't worth my time anyway because they don't believe in me enough. The right mindset can help you reach your goals, no matter how big or small they are. All it takes is a little bit of positive thinking and self-care every step of the way.